So, welcome. Here is number 4. So, how are you doing today?
Very, very comfortable and pleasant to be here.
Very good. So, which dream would you like to share with us?
Well, actually, I wanted to speak about what Leonardo da Vinci described dreaming to his students.
Yes.
One day, Leonardo asked his students, what is the difference between the waking mind and the dreaming mind? And he was waiting for an answer, and none of his students could answer him. And one student asked, Maestro, what is the answer? And Leonardo simply said, in your waking mind, like presently right now, usually you speak out of your ego and your intellect. While you're dreaming, you speak out of your heart and soul. So therefore, make your unconscious conscious. I says, wow. And looking at our present worldly situation, I think this is the only remedy for humanity, where people really sort out their unconscious wrinkles and make them conscious, and then we'll have one big pleasant party. Welcome to the party.
Okay. So, tell me one of your dreams now. Memorable ones.
God, I'm having a hard time to remember.
Any scary dream you had as a child, as a grown-up, that you saw somebody that, a spirit, somebody that died?
Oh, I was swimming.
This is a dream.
Yes, I think I was about 14 years old.
Uh-huh.
I was up north with a group of friends, and no one knew how to swim, and I wanted to show everyone I was a great swimmer. I ran towards the water, jumped in, after eating, mind you, and I started to cramp up, and I was actually drowning. And close by there was a couple playing. She was on the waterbed while the man was pushing her left and right, and I screamed for help.
She was on a waterbed.
On a waterbed in the lake, kind of a.
You were talking about one of those inflatable beds. Okay,
beds. And,
okay, it wasn't a water bed like the water bed. I was going to say that's pretty funky.
What a dream! This is.
I was going to say that's a dream. A water bed in the bed. Okay,
Wow.
So she's on a floating bed
Right.
in the water,
Right.
and you're screaming out, "Help me! Help me!"
And neither of them heard me. And I turned back looking at all my friends, and suddenly it dawned to me, I'm going to die here. And fear, everybody talks about fear, and fear overwhelmed my whole being. I says, wow, you're going to die here. And before sinking, my mind stood still, like time stood still, and I saw all the passages of experience I had with each and every one of them that was standing on the shore. I go, wow, this is a pleasant movie. And I was ready to die there, and I was sinking. I said, wow, this is so pleasant. And at that very moment...
So wait a second. So you're drowning and it's pleasant in your mind, but your body is suffering. You're like, you can't breathe.
the body's let go.
Okay, so you don't even feel the
No, I
stopping.
don't even feel it. It was so pleasant. I said, wow, what is this? And at that very moment, my dead father, who had passed away about 5 to 6 years before, came rushing to my house. Says, "No, you're not going to die here. You're not meant to die right now." He grabbed me by the shoulders, and he yanked me out of the water, and he threw me forward, and I swam until I had to the very ounce of energy in my body, and I stood on my tiptoes looking at the sky, and the water line was right under my lower lip. And I says, wow, my mission is not finished. In a way I was happy, but in a way I was sad.
And then you woke up? No, or you were, this is still in the dream. You were happy but sad.
Yeah, it was kind of a lucid dream. I was participating in my dream. I eventually, I didn't know if it was dreaming or reality. I says, wow. And then I came out to the water walking towards my friends. And I says, I can't speak about this to no one. I have to keep this experience to myself. And I passed out on the beach looking at the sky. And I didn't know if life was a dream, was real, was, I says, wow. So it gave me one experience that dreaming teaches us, in every one of us, a lesson. Be yourself, enjoy every moment of your life, because you never know what's going to happen. And I think unconsciously we're all being prepared for a final day, for our death. And that should be a pleasant experience, not a fearful experience.
Okay, very good. And you have another dream? Hold on, I'm going to get a little more comfy here. You have another dream that you'd like to share?
I would love to. I have a hard time to remember my dreams.
But we have memorable ones. Like you said, this one here that you're drowning. And in a whole lifetime, sometimes you have one that is very surprising, that you became a lizard, that you became something. You know, there's transformation dreams too that are very memorable also. And that, like you were going under the water, but you weren't suffering at all. You were drowning, but you weren't like choking and doing all those things. It was a pleasant moment.
It was completely pleasant. I said, wow. I says, dying is a pleasant experience. I was always fearful of dying. And it made me realize that death is not a frightening experience. It's a pleasant experience.
It depends on how you're dying. Yeah, I mean, if I'm getting burnt at a stake, I think I'm not going to be. It's not that pleasant. But yeah, I'm sure there's some deaths that are pleasant, that are like a nice way to go, and we hope that we get that bus ride out of here.
Oh, definitely.
So tell me, there's another dream. As a child, didn't you have a dream as a child that really like impressed you, and it was like something you realized, my God, there's another world out there.
I'm trying to. I'm really trying.
If you don't have any other one, just say.
Not really. It's just like maybe I'm living Leonardo's dream, Leonardo da Vinci's dream. I think unconsciously I'm living my conscious, unconscious, or my dream life. A real life. For me right now is I just hope that I can differentiate between dream and the real life. Or after a while is, so what? So what? As long as you share the moment. We're dreaming every moment. I think we're dreaming. I think what it is right now, Carlo, you're asking me this. I think we're even dreaming in the daytime. I think we're even dreaming.
But there is daydreaming. They call it daydreaming.
I don't think.
So you have a daydream you want to share? Because I'm usually talking about the dreams, like when you're sleeping at night, and then you have these big, they jump around those dreams. They go from one thing to another. Like you're walking, and then all of a sudden you're at the top of the mountain. And then all of a sudden you turn around, you're in your mother's kitchen, and then you turn. That's the way dreams are. They move very quickly.
Exactly.
And while daydreams are usually like you start dreaming of something and you just kind of float with it. So for the night dreams, you're finished. You don't remember very many other night dreams. But daydreams do you have? Like, do you have daydreams?
I'm constantly daydreaming.
Okay, so one of your daydreams.
Well, I could be cycling. I cycle a lot in summer, and I could experience being a déjà vu. I have a lot of déjà vu because I believe in reincarnation. It's a cycle. For me, dreaming, waking up, dreaming is just one cycle. And so I relive. It's like I cannot remember my dreams, but I live out my dreams in the daytime wherever I go.
Okay.
I don't know this is normal or not.
Well, that's you. That's who you are.
Yeah, this is me.
Okay.
So I relive my dreams in my waking life.
Okay.
But I have a hard time to remember my dreams.
Well,
actually, my
you
night
just
dreams.
live in. They're all. What you're saying to me is they're all together. The dream state and the live state is together. So
Yeah.
there is no separation. So you can't say you can't really see the dream world. You can really just kind of like it's attached. So it's all one piece.
It's intertwined.
It's all intertwined. So you can't
I
really make a differentiation right now.
No, I passage a lot from my dream state to my waking state, from my waking state down to my
Your
dream state.
So you move around.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, number 4. It was a pleasure to have you here sharing.
Thank you.
All right, here we're going to pull the curtain up.
Now can I go to sleep and have a dream?
Here, pull this up. Pull it up. Pull it up. We're going to finish. All right. Ciao.